Greetings and salutations again. My name is Peter, and I'm back with a new show and tell. Today we'll be looking at one of my favorite micro watch companies called Obris Morgan, and they've brought out a new model. And now, before I pronounce what this model is called, I think it's called an AEGIS. Now it's spelled AEGIS, and it is the name of Zeus's shield from ancient Greek mythology. Now the reason that I think it's called AEGIS, is because that you call the Aegean Sea is called the Aegean, and is also named after Zeus's shield. Now, so I'm going to call it an AEGIS, the AEGIS tool diver. If somebody out there is to know another way of pronouncing it, you're welcome to contact me and let me know. But until then, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. So this is it, the AEGIS. I'm still not quite sure. I'm sorry about that, but let's just have a look at the watch instead. It's what they call a tactical type 200-meter tool diver, and yeah, let's have some stats on it first. It's powered by the Miyota caliber 9015, which is a tried and true workhorse. Now, Obris Morgan don't make their own movements. Not a lot of watchmakers do, so that's not a negative point there. It has a 120 click unidirectional bezel. It has an automatic helium escape valve, which is that one there. It has Super-Luminova loomed dials and indicators. It has a 2.4mm anti-reflective coated sapphire crystal. Triple seal screw-in crown. That's there. It has a diameter of 42mm without the crown. Its thickness is 11.5mm. It is a 20mm lug width, which I might have liked to be a little bit more, but that's just my my personal opinion. And it has drilled lug holes. Right, let's have a look at it. So this is not my watch. This is lent to me by a friend, and thank you very much for that. If you're out there, which you probably are, listening to this, and I've worn it for a day now. Just to get a feel for it, and I must say I'm very pleased with it. Once again, Obris Morgan have created a very nice, in balance, well-made watch. Obris Morgan are a Hong Kong-based company, but don't let yourself be fooled about that. This is not some cheap Chinese, bad watch. This is really quality. And one understands that when one gets this watch in your hand. It has, it's really well made, and it feels quality. It feels now it's a quite inexpensive watch as watches go, especially as micro brand watches go, but it just delivers, and I'm very pleased with it. Another thing I like is they've taken the trouble to have a screw-in bolts here for the bracelet. Let's see if I can focus. Focus, please. There you go. And that's also a nice touch, and it just everything just feels really well on this now. There was a slight problem with this watch when my friend received it, and he contacted Obris Morgan, their support, and I'm not going to tell the whole story, but the gist of it is that that they were very, very kind and pleasant to be in contact with, and they bent over backwards to solve his problem, and were very, very, very nice, and he had a extremely good, the whole having contact with them was very positive for him. So, and he was very pleased, and I thought I would just mention that in the show and tell. So if that is how they normally are, then there is no problem at all with having problems solved by their support. So anyway, yeah, as I mentioned, let's have a look at the back of it there. Once again, it would be nice if my thing, well, there, oh, it's on there. Yeah, so that's just a little writing there. Nothing fancy. I would have possibly have liked maybe a picture of Zeus's shield, or a picture of Zeus throwing a trident, or not trident, that would have been Neptune. A picture of Zeus holding up his lightning bolt or something like that. You know, it's a bit bland for my taste. But again, you know, they are selling it as a tactical tool diver. I'm not quite sure which part of it is tactical. But again, it's not It's not tactical, so that's always. But yeah, and it's very well made, and the links here feel massive, which they are. It's just everything about this watch feels well built. So there's and it looks good, and I like the seconds hand, the color it has. Quite unusual. Normally they're orange or red or something like that. So that gives a good, for some reason I notice it more than if it had been orange. Maybe because I'm used to watching, looking at other watches that have these neon orange seconds. So every time I look at it, I just, oh yeah, that's right, it has a blue one. That might just be the novelty of it, but there you are. Another thing with Obris Morgan, like with other microband watches, like Deep Blue watches, which is one of my other favorite, they come in this really awesome case, which is too large for me to focus on my stand here. But I'll see if I can move this somehow. Move that back and this up a bit. There we go. Yeah, I can't hold it like that, but that's the case, and they have a little thing for the bolts, extra screws, pins for the bolts, and they have a tool to unscrew and so on. Oops, yeah, this is getting a bit unstable. Okay, I'm sorry about this, guys. And here is a rubber band, a rubber strap in polyurethane, very nice for the watch also, and it closes like that. I'm going to put my phone back on its stand so nothing, so it won't keep wobbling about. There we go. I'll put this away. So back to the watch. Again, I like this watch. It's really well made, well done. Good. It looks good. It feels good, and for the price, this is an extraordinarily fine watch. So I can only say thumbs up to the guys from Obris Morgan again. And I enjoyed reviewing it, and I enjoyed wearing it. And I'm not quite sure. I'm going to give it back to you, my friend, which I probably have to. But there you are. So. My final words on this is, anybody out there who are looking for a really good quality watch that is not well known by all and is inexpensive and well made, check out Obris Morgan's. They're cool watches. And with those words, I would like to say thank you very much for watching again. And if you like what I do, and if you want to be notified when I upload new videos, please like and subscribe. And with those words, thanks very much for watching. Peter out. Bye-bye.